circle down, circle down square. Up, circle down, circle down square. Yeah. Already I'm knowing what you ain't used to. How you set the standards from shit that you used to stoop to. Avoiding all the damage and types that you used to shoot to. Got no roof for baggage, little baby, I'm in a coat too. College educated, so nah, I won't lecture. Self-sabotaging, I won't let you. Figuring it out, no problem, I won't test you. We got plenty time, no pressure. I don't even need much, baby, I make do. Never speaking on nothing.
What's up, man? It's your boy Laugh. I made looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And of course, the intro to the show was Cheat Codes by Twan Jackson over on 99's original. So shout out to that. And of course, I'm joined with the lovely, the beautiful, amazing, gorgeous, whatever adjective you want to use. Whatever adjectives you want to use. It's like all of them. All the good ones. All the good ones.
All the good ones. Okay.
all the good. Just look at it like this.
That. Oh, Hello, all. Sunkissed Waifu here. 1/3 of the Female Lord Blood podcast, Waifu Views, which we will be coming back for December. Look out for us. Santa's little elves gonna have something popping for y'all.
Let's go. Looking forward to that. And by the way, if you ain't watch Casual Conversation, it's something about zip ties and lawsuits and watching over a fence. I don't know. It's crazy. Shout out to Casual Conversation yesterday with me and Afro Coming 765. So be on the lookout for that. But today, I know why y'all out here. Y'all see the title. We're reacting to the internet's Drake versus Kendrick and how some of the opinions are insane. But I do want to start off with this, Aisha. Sunkissed Waifu. Let's listen to what the lawsuit, for y'all that don't know. Y'all should know the lawsuit by now. Y'all hear the lawsuit been a big news for like a week. Drake is suing Kendrick for using bots by Lucian Grain, saying they are setting him up. But let's listen to Kanye back in the day talk about Drake and bots.
Time, it's like we saving the world. Like you take Drake and Lucian out, that just alters everything because that's such a control thing they had, the algorithm, the way that they work together to fix the numbers and all that. They have
two working together.
Absolutely. Like we're gonna name this nigga after a dragon, some demonic shit like Drake and all this type of shit. Like we're gonna change your name, actor, and do this and shit.
Drake that everyone hates. I just have to know that because it's like for everybody, all of the great Weeknd, Pluto, Metro, Ross,
Kendrick.
Yeah. Like there's something obviously wrong with this one individual that no one wants to speak about, and I feel like you're the only person that's gonna really put it out there.
How you say rich baby daddy? It's like Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian and Universal.
Wow.
He's like, man, my daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my daddy controlled the spins. My daddy got the DSPs. My daddy. Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian.
So all of his streams in the number ones is controlled by someone named Lucian.
Daddy.
Or Lucian worked for people who control the banks in Africa, who keep,
Oh my God.
Think about we had a beautiful time. It's like we.
He messed that up a little bit. Because I wholeheartedly believe he means sugar daddy, not baby daddy. So Drake was out here a whole sugar baby. Ooh. Ooh.
That's according to Kanye 2 years ago, but apparently the sugar daddy might have liked somebody else more, so now you got to sue him because he wanted those people. I love that. I love it. Make me sound like mind games with me. He's one of those. They like to sue. As Charlamagne said, what, mama? Call your cousin right now. Call your cousin right now. He said, you a what? Shout out to Charlamagne. He said, you a what? Sue him right now. Sue him. So this episode is not to break down the beef, or the lawsuit. It's to laugh at the stupid opinions. But if Sunkissed Waifu wants to share her opinion, she can. I done already told my opinion, so you can go look at it. But this is to look at some of the dumb things people say. And I want to talk about this one, unless you have something to say. Okay.
No, please, let's get into it.
Okay, this is a TikTok I found, and let's listen to what he said.
I'll say now, we officially got the full day stream total of GNX. It only did 74 million. Drake literally have 4 albums that did better than that shit first day.
Now you might ask, why is that a stupid? Why is that stupid? Because this album dropped 9 hours after all those other albums dropped, so it has way less time to do this any similar number. And I'm
Mm.
like, you knew that though, because it came out at 9 o'clock. There's a reason why everything drops at 11 or 12 Thursday night. Because you can inflate the numbers to get the most hours out of it, to inflate numbers and make it look better. But I'm like, why would you say that? Like he knew that.
Because the Drake fans are delusional. We've come to that understanding.
We got some more delusion, and this is gonna be in favor of Drake, because I mean it's gonna be a little bit against Kendrick, because I feel like I can't really show this, but y'all see the title, because my boy likes to copyright, so we don't want to kill my boy Joe likes to copyright, but Joe Budden said he needs to make Ice Cube needs to make way for Kendrick and stand in line, because K Dot is lifting up the West Coast. Now you might ask, why do I think this is a stupid statement? Because why does he have to move out the way for another artist? Like we both can't drop.
But you gotta remember who it's coming from.
That is true. I'm like, so no West Coast artists can drop at all, and then let Kendrick just drop by himself. He the only one. West Coast, move out the way. Kendrick is it. Don't play. He's gonna save the West Coast single handedly.
I love Kendrick, I do. But this whole save the West Coast narrative is
He's gonna
there's
make
no
y'all
words for
relevant
it.
again.
There's no
West-
words for it.
No, it's like everybody on the East Coast, especially the East Coast, be like, he's gonna save the West Coast. He's the West Coast savior. Ain't that what Drake said in his on Taylor Made freestyle?
Don't ask me nothing about what Drake said, because I don't give a
He said West Coast
What's
savior,
my
and I'm like, and he even said in his songs, he's like, I'm not your savior, but everybody likes to put this thing on it because he does do the interpretive art piece, which I do want to respond to Drake fans on this. Listen, that's called art. He put a crown on because the song is about a certain thing and it's art. I'm pretty sure he's gonna do some devil and God thing when he does this. So, if he do a music video for Reincarnation, I'm pretty sure he's gonna do it. It's not him calling himself God. It's a piece of art because he's an artsy nigga, and that's why I like Kendrick. He's a very artsy person.
give him that. Definitely gotta give him his props on that.
Let's get into some silly stuff. Let's get into the conspiracy theory portion, Queen. Drake signed a petition for Palestine, and it all came with blowback. Kendrick's also known as an Israel supporter because he said he's a black Israelite. This is so stupid.
I need people's last two brain cells to work together to come up with a valid thought before putting it out in the universe.
He's a Zionist because he's a black Hebrew Israelite. I like this doesn't they don't correlate.
No,
Black Israelites probably hate that portion of they wrote a whole book. That's the book Kyrie Irving got benched for because he put out a book from a black Israelite, and the Jewish people community did not appreciate that book. So I don't think they're the same thing.
but people will always correlate the two who don't read anything past Wikipedia. So
Drake signed a petition. By the way, let's talk about this. Drake signed a petition for Palestine, and it came with blowback. He signed a petition, and now he beefed with Kendrick, and he lost because he signed a petition.
signed didn't start a program or nothing. He just signed a petition, and that's why it's the blowback. People.
Shout out to the internet. We got some crazy conspiracy theory. And let's go over something a little more light that we can actually have a conversation about besides stupidity. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
because
this.
these short bus conversations, ooh wee.
Let's talk about this because I think I saw a lot of people get blowback. So let's listen to what Chloe Bailey says and why y'all are so dumb. Interpret it this way. Let's go.
Lamar phase, and I was convinced I was going to be with him. Who has listened to Kendrick's album? I have had it on repeat for the past 4 or 5 days since it's been out. Let's discuss favorite songs. And listen, I did not just hop on the Kendrick train now. I don't know if you all know this. Ask Callie, ask Branson. About 8 years ago, I had a whole Kendrick phase. Like, I've had phases, right? Like, I had a James Fauntleroy phase, I had a Frank Ocean phase, I had a Twigs phase, I had a Tune Yards phase, I had a Kendrick Lamar phase. And I was convinced I was going to be with him. And I loved him when I was younger so much, from Section 80, even the mixtape before that had Alien Girl on it. Like, I've been a diehard Kendrick fan from day one. So I haven't just hopped on the bandwagon now, but I'm happy a lot of people are hopping on the bandwagon. But I've been a hardcore Kendrick fan, K Dot, when he was K Dots. Okay, let's talk about it. I love Man in the Garden. What else? I love Luther. I love Reincarnated. I love TV Off, of course.
Now, for y'all to know, the response to this was she's trying to ruin his relationship.
I know you not. No. We are not doing that to.
That's the response to it, Ash. That's what they were saying.
Who?
They were saying she
Ja
had
Rule?
the internets, aka Twitter.
What's my
So,
name?
son kiss waifu.
Uh-huh.
I'm used to Ash. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
I didn't notice I said that.
I ain't gonna let that slide out today.
We got to do more shows together.
Clearly.
But they were saying this, and I'm trying to look for it real quick while we on here. You know, you can't go on Twitter and search because it's wild. Twitter is a horrible place, by the way.
The internet is a horrible place in general.
Let me see. But how do you feel about that, Aisha?
Oh, about Chloe?
Yes.
Or the idiots who made a comment on Chloe and his relationship? That's exactly what they are. And the scary thing about the internet is it gave a place for people to give their opinions with no consequences. You can be as stupid as you want and put it out there. And that's what they did. Oh, she's trying to ruin his relationship. Because she said she had a thing 8 years ago. And she basically said, like, it's in my mind. I liked him. I loved him. But it's in my mind. 8 years ago. But
when she was in high school, by the way, like a teenage crush on a celebrity that you probably didn't think you was gonna meet. You know, she probably had more of a chance to, but still. But by the way, she responded to this because people were telling her this.
Shocked at a married man. I was talking about years and years ago. I was just sharing how I was a diehard Kendrick fan, like from day one. Everybody just doesn't like happiness. Everybody has to take everything so seriously. I would never. Honestly, I don't let stuff like that get to me anymore because I think it's funny. I think it's funny now how people will like take things out of context. Hey, I'm innocent, child. I am innocent.
thank you.
Am I cooking today? No, but I will be eating today. If you guys won't stop asking me about the Kendrick stuff, I was sharing my love for the album. And I was sharing my mindset at 17 years old. Just like how I shared my love for Omarion from B2K. Like, come on, give me a break, guys. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm like, why does she have to respond to this?
She didn't. She really didn't.
But I'm like, why are y'all making her respond? Why are y'all thinking that she did this? By the way, this is fun too. This is, by the way, this is probably the one we're gonna spend a lot of time on because
The shit he does is performative. He just knows exactly how to appeal to you, appease y'all.
she can't spell. But
You see, I struggle with the internet. Like, huh?
this is probably gonna be one of the main things because I thought this was the most ludicrous thing I ever seen. So apparently in the video, as y'all see throughout the video, they were like he is showing as they are saying a heavy setter of black women, and he's doing this to be cultural, even though he married a light skinned or mixed woman. But I want to tell y'all a secret. Right before this, 10 minutes in the video, there were light skinned women.
No, no.
Yeah, there were light skinned women 10 minutes in this before this video.
Gee willikers. You kidding me?
So some reason he can only show. I gotta be careful now. This man hurt y'all, but I gotta be careful. So because he married a Mexican, he can't show love to chocolate plus soccer. I'm so curious. Now if his only intention to exploit them in an effort to paint a certain image of himself to the extent of his love shouldn't just be in a music video. So he has to leave his wife now and find him a plus size.
Oh, don't do that because this will be the same people. Oh, his wife is black and overweight. He has a thing against light skinned skinny people. Please don't. You can't make everybody happy.
You know what I'm saying? He said in his song, everybody ain't gonna like you.
And they not. And unfortunately, even though we thought the dodo bird was extinct, clearly it's still running around on Twitter.
And this is the other one too, by the way. This is the other one. 10-year finance. 10-year fiance is a skinny mixed woman who he cheats on with white women. They're using the same video, by the way.
I see that. I still see that.
You can call me too woke or whatever, but seeing these beautiful plus wives and dancing and having fun made me happy. Made me a happy man. Which is a response. Like, listen, everybody's getting represented, all that. He's showing his culture. I'm pretty sure that these women probably from around from where he's from. He's just showing his culture and the dances and the everything West Coast cultural related.
I'm mad that as much as black people say we're not a monolith, he shows we're not a monolith, and y'all drag him for it. And it's women. It's the women.
Somebody said y'all want him to do something. Like, what? How did he prove this? How does he prove his love for dark skinned women and
Smack
not cheating
ass on camera?
and not cheat on his wife? Like, how does he do this and not do? How does he appease you? I want to know, how does he appease you?
Oh, I just gave you your answer.
Like, that's pretty true. What does that do with featuring all women in his video? My husband is a fair-skinned man with dreads. I still uplift men who don't look like him. Here's the dumb responses to this. I still uplift men who don't look like him. This is a wide tweet. Of course. Why are you uplifting men at all? By the way, these are the same men who will tell you in the red pill community that black women don't uplift black men. And then you get a statement just like that. I wouldn't go on this. How dare you uplift black men? How dare you uplift men at all?
You Jezebel. Like, come on.
It's so stupid. I told you it's gonna be sad. I'm like, I don't know what this means. I can't help but like, why are you uplifting men at all? It's the craziest thing I have ever heard in my life. Wait, you uplift other men? That's not your man? What part of the game is this, sis? This guy has it. Cheating and uplifting are very different, don't you think? Unless you think that uplifting other men also means cheating on your spouse.
Somebody with a brain.
Let this come and teach you a lesson. This app is not for a real place for a good person.
That right there. Exactly that right there.
Uplift the other men while married is crazy. Like, so would you? It's pandering to big, dark black women whom he doesn't find desirable in his life. First off, how do you know this? Because he married a light skinned woman? He doesn't like them? And why does he have to see them as desirable to feature them on his show or on the thing? Why are you uplifting other men? All I heard was you lifting up other men's meat.
This coming from somebody who ain't got nobody. I can promise you that.
All I heard was you lifting up other men's meat. I don't know. How does that? I don't know how this. What? How do you get that?
I don't know. And they're beautiful and working it and killing it.
Yeah.
And all y'all can focus on is skin color and weight. Okay.
Like he finds these women undesirable. I don't like I said, I don't get it. Why they can't play in the video? Why y'all ain't talking about the ball man getting attacked by a dog? Why y'all worried about everything else? It is slick away. I ain't
See that. That's a precious animal right there. We will not speak ill of the puppy who was cast for the video.
He is going at him though. He attacking him pretty good. I'm just saying he getting. I always wonder like the little kid is in the side with this car. I do need to watch a breakdown of this whole music video. So y'all can in the comments can suggest music video. I mean breakdowns for this. Cause I know some good ones out there. But I still I don't. Let's see if we can get some more comments in here before. So because he married a Miss Girl, he can't show love. We already on.
Mhm.
Have you seen Drake's son? Drake doesn't claim to be overtly pro-black hotel until Kendrick, who likes to pull people's black card and gatekeep black culture, as he sues him.
Which is funny. That's coming from a little light bright up there. Okay.
Performative blackness is his brand. You didn't know? By the way, somebody with an Ariana Grande picture. By the way, they
People be
cooking.
trolling.
Y'all just mad Nicki is a bitter old. I don't know what Nicki Minaj has to do to this, but they do hate Nicki Minaj. Random.
Wait,
She
y'all-
must. Her name is Barbie, so I'm guessing she might be a barb. What? By the way, some barbs are very unhinged. They like to not claim they're unhinged. One of them posted Kendrick parents' address, and I'm like, that's insane.
That's like the epitome of unhinged.
Yeah, I would. That is one I would talk about, but again, that is very much illegal, and I don't want to be a part of that. To dox somebody's house. And this is a person who's telling what Kendrick has done for LA, as they say, performative blackness.
Oh, oh,
But I know most people. I know we can move this so we can see a little better. There you go. But I know most people like they don't know what he do because some reason you have to like advertise yourself doing something for people to believe you.
and then when you do it, people say you do it for clout anyway. So
So I'm like, you can't win. So that song, that's why that mural song hit so well with me because it's like two things he said. People ain't gonna like you. And when I first started YouTube, I had to learn that too. I had to learn that some people not gonna like you, and that's okay. Because when you first start, you just used to just being normal. And then somebody like, I don't like you. You're like, dang, what? I didn't even do nothing to you. Like most people that don't like me, I get why.
misery loves company. You just got to remember that.
And by the way, I do want to say this: every successful black person, I promise we hate. I don't know what it is. The hood hates all of them. Some reason they all Illuminati, gay men, or gay women. I don't, especially in the hood. They are every successful black man is in the Illuminati and does gay stuff with Diddy. Every one of them. Not one that did not. It's not one. Bill Gates ain't in the Illuminati, but Elon Musk ain't in the Illuminati, but some reason the black man that made $10 million versus the rich white man who made
It's because
three
of
hundred
the
billion.
mindset they have been set up to adapt to, and it's so sad for the ones that think like that. Now, not
Yeah.
everybody thinks like
No,
that.
not everybody,
The
but
ones that do, bless your soul. I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
like I'm already prepared for when I'm successful that somebody's gonna say, "You gay." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know."
Ooh, what was my initiation? Shit, tell me.
like, dang, I didn't even know that, dog. I'm learning something new about my this person who never met me in my life just told me I'm gay. It's crazy, like a shocking revelation. I could have sworn I didn't like pussy. I could have sworn. I did not know. This is crazy.
Hmm.
Also, I did want to go over this. Not fast food music, high quality music. One of the biggest beef in hip hop. Dropped the best album of the year. Put the West Coast back on the map. Sampled Tupac and killed it. Reminded artists how to rap again. I'm like, listen. This meat riding the Kendrick is crazy. He taught people how to rap again. It's crazy. He put the West Coast back on the map. I thought y'all was already always on the map because I promise I see y'all all the time.
That's what I thought. This was like, him saving West Coast hip hop. But come on now, really?
Not only that, he reminded rappers how to rap again. Yeah, Tori said it. Afro comments said we joined the Illuminati.
Yeah, Afro.
You survived. Tori, these has been the craziest comments I've ever seen. Let's go through. I be had to be careful. Man of the year, man of the decade. There is no rapper of all time who has reached the level of Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick is the greatest. Knew it was a classic on the first song. Let's see. This is the Kendrick Lamar we know, not the man who made an album for his auntie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go. All right. Let's see. No fast food. So, album was rushed. How do you know the album was rushed? We don't know. It's a bunch. It's just a bunch. The best album of the year. I don't know if it's the best album of the year. You have anyone you like better?
I can't say that I do. Is it good? Yes. Do I feel like there's some bangers on it? Absolutely. I love Kendrick music. I love Kendrick as an artist, but I don't know if I'd say best album of the year. And honestly, to be like quite frank with you, it was a little short for me.
For the 12 songs, especially in the days when most people give you, it's only 44 minutes. I think this is shortest by like 13 minutes.
That's what I was
Album.
like. It
And he
felt
used to
like
do 80
it
minutes.
by. But that's also a good thing because I was vibing so much when I looked up, it was over. I was like, damn.
Vibing so much, didn't look up, it's over. It's a bad sign. Don't ever let a woman say y'all that. That's a horrible moment.
If I look up and it's over, nigga, you owe me some money.
You owe some money. You take me shopping is crazy.
You owe me some. I wasted my time for that. Not saying that's how I felt about Kendrick's album, but if I look up and it's over, I'm gonna look at you sideways and be like, run it.
She run his pockets. Make sure you don't be a miniman, folks. That's the lesson we learned. All right.
Mm-mm.
Niggas will support Hitler if he beef with Drake. I'm convinced.
The Delulu Drake fans. Ugh.
Yes, Kendrick just happened to be the guy this time. It'll be the same if it was any other rapper. Like we didn't forget it. He beat Meek Mill. Niggas would have supported Dahmer if he ate the whole family if he was in beef Drake. And here we go with he being a Palestine
But what is
supporter.
it? Wait. Go back to what does a midget have to do with anything?
Listen, they support Lil Wayne and Kendrick and Lil Wayne the same height, so I don't know what's going on.
It really says niggas would have supported Dahmer after he ate their whole family if he was a midget and beefed Drake, not beefed with Drake, beefed Drake. Oh Lord.
Kendrick definitely shine a light on LA rap mainstream. They ain't saying just LA rap. They said he raising the whole West Coast up. He's uplifting the whole. Joe, but we did it earlier. Tori, you weren't here, but Joe
Wait
Budden
a
literally
minute.
said,
Tori, I know you ain't out here as a Swiftie.
"Tell it." Tori is a Swiftie.
You know,
He,
Tori's a Swiftie.
but you know he love white women, so it don't matter.
You know what?
He don't. He expresses love for white.
How could I forget?
He's out there running into mosh pits, singing "Shake It Off" is crazy. A "Shake It Off" mosh pit is nasty work to her. Doing your hands like that,
No.
jumping up and down in the mosh pit is crazy work. Just run around the circle and just shake it off.
Oh my God. No. No.
So that's why the little Asian guy with braids super kicked you.
I'm sorry.
It's a lot of lore. Like I told people, it's a lot of lore that we haven't heard. That is on this channel for 3 years ago. Yeah, Tori got drop kicked in a mosh pit.
I got stuck in a mosh pit once. It was at a Warped Tour festival, and it was waiting to see Linkin Park perform. It was fucking amazing. Don't know how me and my best friend ended up in the middle of one. Wouldn't recommend for just your average Joe. Just saying.
Linkin Park, interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad. I've seen Chester perform once in my life before he passed.
I like Linkin Park. Because I was interested to see. Let's see what else we got. If you're reading this, it's too late. People got it, man. No social gimmicks, no fake allegation, no announcement, no clout chasing, just real music. Sold 535K first week with a weaker streaming error. Undisputed. Listen, I want to tell y'all something. They used to cheat when this album came out. They cheated. I've seen U2 literally put albums on their tickets. And if you bought us a ticket, you bought an album. And they also made you download it on Apple Music, or was it Tidal or something? So as soon as you download it, you had to play it. Yeah, you remember that? They made you download that U2 album and nobody wanted it. And then all of a sudden, they all counted to their first week sale. And I'm like, bro, nobody asked for this.
Nobody.
You gave it to us for free and then counted it toward their sales. Like, bro, nobody could one song.
Not one.
Then they had that stupid song they forced us to listen to on Kendrick album that I promised I delete. That's the only song I hated on Damn. I don't know why he put that U2 song on Damn.
Ooh.
I don't know why U2. How did U2 get on Damn? Kendrick, that's the only time I listen. Kendrick, that made me mad. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, it's okay.
You play U2 on this. This song sucked, dude. Cause U2. I'm sorry, U2 at that moment was trash. Do I even like a U2 song? The U2 got a good song for you, Aisha? I'm looking at all their top songs. Bro, they was doing songs, like they top songs that's from 1983, dog.
I wasn't even born yet.
That's what I'm saying. Look at this. Oh, who is listening to U2?
Vertigo. Beautiful
Somebody.
Day. Lemon.
I don't know one song from U2. I'm not gonna lie.
Mysterious Ways.
I don't know not one. I don't know one of these songs.
I think I know that last one. The Saints Are Coming. Maybe.
Was it on Tidal? They forced you
No,
to
I'm
listen to it?
lying. Because you know, like that little BeatStar game you play.
Oh yeah.
I think one of those songs might be on there. Otherwise, I have no clue.
I felt that. Let's see what else we get. Let's go to our favorite channel, Sunkissed Waifu.
Oh Lord.
Academics TV. Let's go. Let's see what time a bunch of crap we don't care about. Kendrick team would clip parts of his stream where he was critical of Drake and pay other blogs to post them in the midst of the battle. He has no evidence of this, by the way, but he just said it. Because I'm like, the internet just clips everything anyway, so why would he need to pay people to do it? Unless they got a Discord like them kick dudes.
Oh God.
Let's see. We don't care about none of this. They call Lefty Gunplay a colonizer because, by the way, I want y'all to show this is how delusion this is. This is not a real YouTube video. This never happened. This is edited, by the way. Whenever you see this steak logo, trust me, whatever in that video they saying is not real. It is not real. Whenever you see this logo, I have never seen an honest steak logo in my life. Every one of them is a false claim.
Oh,
I have I done seen like this on 15 Valkyrie stream, and they said something that she never said, and they just put in the caption, and then you listen to it. She mentions none of this in it. Valkyrie said she had with a stranger she met yesterday, and then you click the video, none of it. Not Like Us now ranks as the biggest hit of Kendrick Lamar's entire career on the Billboard's 100, surpassing Humble this week. Drake has officially changed Kendrick Lamar and his entire family bloodline forever. So it took him 7 months, 6 months to pass his other hit. And now that hit that he passed, after it took 6 months to do it, changed his life forever.
people say anything.
Now, no one showed Kendrick Lamar he might have a seizure, that they like his music. The Koreans like his music.
I mean, I would hope so. It's like that one dude who's teaching the Middle Easterners to dance to Kendrick.
Yeah. Like, don't show this account, by the way, it's accounts. Some of the accounts I done showed y'all are literally dedicated to Kendrick versus Drake. Drake was foreshadowing what was to come in on Sticky. Kai, yeah, the lawyer, Kyrie Irving. Shout out to Kyrie Irving. Shout out to Kai. He just showed all the lawsuits through hip hop throughout the ages. I don't even know if this is true, by the way, because I don't remember none of these. But we have to look into it. I ain't about to look in there. Lil Wayne reportedly went to the booth with somebody else Joe Budden said, which Lil Wayne manager said not true.
Ooh.
Academics is upset that Drake sued Kendrick. Therefore, he said that's the reason his sales went up. Not that it's a holiday or something. That the projected sales went up almost 30K. I'm like, Drake announces that he's gonna be in Australia on the day of the Super Bowl. I'm like,
and
we not gonna be in Australia.
I mean, with all the dangerous animals in Australia, have a safe trip back, Drake.
Why are you giving that evil laugh?
Just saying.
Adam 22 cooks his security for wearing a Kendrick hat. Bro, why is this a post?
Because it's bullshit.
Let's see what else he got. Diddy Bell and now some normal stuff. KD posted Drake 30 for 30 freestyle. Oh, some dude, Los Polos talking about Kendrick we don't care about. All right, let's go to something else. Let's see.
It's a lot of bullshit on Academics page. That's why you're like, oh, we're gonna go here. I was just like, yay.
Hey, you gotta control that page because I know you give it to your friends and let them run and they can make the money off of it through. But you could get sued for that page, especially as a link to you. because my boy, whoever your friend is, just be posting whatever.
Whatever.
Try to listen to Kendrick album again. I don't know what to say. Y'all are liars. But I brought this up because for some reason, my guy Tokyo Trev opinion is more valuable than everybody else's opinion. Because if he didn't like the album, son, kiss, wife, you a liar.
I'm a learn today, apparently.
You are a liar. How dare you like this album? How dare you?
West Coast baby. I felt every bit of that album. You can never mind.
Or maybe you just don't got good music taste. It happens. Just also to me, listen. My problem is like, listen, if you go on the internet, this is also about this culture we in, Sunky. You have to make everything like extravagant to get a reaction. Because look how many views this got. Simply because, and we talking about it. Why? Because he said something like y'all a liar. Because if he said, yo, I'm not feeling the album, nobody would care.
Mm-mm.
He like, okay, that's you don't have to feel the album. That's fine. You got your opinion.
Exactly.
But then people always gotta be like, y'all are liars. This album is ass, and whoever liked this is a stupid mother. And I'm like, okay, you're just trying to incite people because it gets you views and you get money. So I'm like,
I mean, sir, if you ate nickels and shoved crayons up your nose, we get it. I'm sorry that was your childhood.
but I'm looking through this. I'm trying to find where the attorney girl at. Oh, here she go.
Oh God.
Let's go see because this page just has to be. This page has to be. This generic image is now forever associated with Drake. Some crap she said. DMX didn't know who Kendrick was, but you gotta look at the year he said this. This is why the lawsuit necessary. Some old Drake coat. Dolly, listen. If she is this light skinned woman and she say this, she got some serious hate for black people.
Mm-hmm.
To call three black women three big backs is crazy. I didn't say it. That's what she said. I'm like, why would you say this? First off, I honestly think all these people are like white and paid by Drake. They just put this like image up because we know who this is. This is clearly not you. So these people like, I guess that's the game plan. Like you just make like you put pictures of a pretty girl, or you just put a picture of like an anime or Drake, and you just put it on there and say I stand with Drake and some weird shit like this, and you just get a whole account that was just made in May of this year when the beef started.
Interesting.
This whole account was made when this beef started and talks nothing about this account. I'm like, either Drake has to pay you. There's no way. Because ain't no way you type this much about this one man. This is, they do a tweet every hour or so, and it's all about Drake. 4 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours, 10 hours, 22 hours. Do you sleep? 22 hours? Hey, I told you. This is sad.
Because I'll be honest, I've never been Team Drake anything. Not Degrassi, not when he first came out. About 10 years ago, I forget what album he was promoting. Radio station was like, hey, we got Drake for an hour, blah, 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 blah. I was like, I was like, put my phone on. I was like, do we really have to listen to Drake for an hour? Like, there's nothing else you can put on? I'm like, Drake is trash. Got off the radio. Now, granted, it played. And then every single caller after me, oh my God, she's crazy. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Drake is the best and blah, 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 blah. Look at your king now.
I do. It was a period. By the way, I saw somebody say the Drake would have made it without a label, and I'm like, y'all are asinine. Academics even said, ain't no, listen, as a person who ran an independent music company who refused to sign to a label, it's definitely impossible. I will tell you, right, unless you got a lot of money behind you, being completely independent is nearly impossible. It was a time when it was able, when Russ started, and he was able to the SoundCloud era. But guess what the labels did? They bought SoundCloud and ended this quick. You had what, a 2 year run of SoundCloud rappers getting on without having to be a label? They ended that shit. They said no. Too many people getting on without us having anything to do with it. No money. That's why you ain't seeing independent people come up. You have to pay to play. And to get on Spotify and them, you have to pay to play. And if you don't have a label, I don't know who money you using because if you ain't got it already.
You ain't gonna have it.
Yeah, somebody told me that Drake never needed like the labels and stuff. I'm like, bro, he introduced through Lil Wayne during Lil Wayne's biggest period ever and toured with Trey Songz. That's how he was. So Far Gone was basically him and Trey Songz album together. Oh, we gonna pretend like we didn't know that.
And I mean, let's be honest, Trey Songz didn't age well either. So
He didn't, but at that point, Trey Songz was huge. In 2008, 2009, Trey Songz was huge. And somehow this random guy was with him who from Degrassi. And we're like, how the hell are you here? And then he's at Lil Wayne. When Lil Wayne is literally the biggest artist in the world, I'm like, how is that not label influence? Like you just there's no independent that's going that you will never see an independent person just show up on tour with Trey Songz or somebody equivalent to Trey Songz at the time and sign to the biggest rapper ever at the time. He just came off 3 months ago selling 1 million in a week. And he's just now Drake just with him.
sounds like privilege to me.
He was on TV at like 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He's been pushed his entire life. I'm not saying Drake not talented.
Whether it's a wheelchair or whatever, yeah, he's been pushed.
And he's been there his whole life. Like, you don't just happen to be at TV at 12 and nobody supported you. He just got on the grass on his own because he's so great. No, he just happened to be Lil Wayne because he's so great. Oh, like that's
absolutely not. Mm-mm.
And to that point, Kendrick didn't either. Kendrick got the Dr. Dre signing. He was on the album he was on that song. He was with The Game. And all right, when it's like the Section 8 and them come, The Game was hot at that moment. The Game kind of, for somebody like I always say, so somebody so talented, his attitude probably kept him from getting to where he should have got.
Absolutely.
Because my man does the most corny shit I ever seen. I'm like, bro, you can rap, but you so corny. Oh my God. The documentary is amazing. Why you gotta act like this? But
I shall not speak upon that matter.
I love The Game music though. That most series is amazing. But everybody, listen, if they got on, they had label help. That's all I'm trying to say. How you feel about the delusion we saw today? Because I thought this went quickly.
It did. Oh shit! It really did.
50 minutes in, I'm like, I probably just watched 6 tweets and that's it.
The delusions are delusioning. Absolutely. The internet is not a safe place. It's not a safe space. It's full of short bus riders. And people who eat crayons for breakfast. I don't know what else to tell you because the amount of idiocracy that floats around on Twitter, X, whatever you want to refer to it as, and the internet itself is diabolical. That's all I can tell you on that one. Because
my goal was to find just funny tweets, but I got sad. And I told her for the show I was looking for funny tweet, but I'm like every time I'm like these people are stupid.
Every tweet we read killed a brain cell. I hope you know that.
And I was like, I'm trying to find funny ones, but nobody was funny. They didn't make jokes. They were just stupid. So I'm like, well, that's what we got to go with.
Oh, God. My brain hurts.
But I do want to thank the beautiful sun-kissed waifu for stopping through looking beautiful as always.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm glad you had me on tonight. I think this was a first for us.
It is. So I told her we got to do more because I even called her Ash. I apologize.
I'm going to tell Ash too.
Dang, I called her another woman's name. This is terrible.
See? And I didn't lose my shit. Not all women are off their rockers, or at least some of us hide it better than others.
Shout out to the being able to hide. Where can they find you, Sunky?
So if it is Facebook, it will be Aisha Morgan. Everywhere else, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, that thing formerly known as Twitter, it will be Sunkissed underscore waifu. 1/3 of the waifu views with Ashley and Shar. We will be coming back for December with more content, more shows, and we're just getting back into it. You can catch us on Sundays, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's always a good time with the girls.
Always a good time. And of course, you can find me at Keep It 99. I'll be that news. We'll be back in 2025. I don't know.
What?
Yes, so it'll be back in 2025. We had a year off, and we'll give you the reason when it happened. But it's no beef between me and Ruby. But, a lot of people thought it was beef until they figured out what it was. The regulars, not the people that don't know. And if you ain't the main people, of course you don't know. But the main people know. But it would be every day in this video probably come out again in December. I'll probably edit it and stuff. But it's live right now. So if you're live on you, I thank you for it. But every day in December, I will do a video or a live. So be ready for that. Because we're doing the Christmas special. Members video will be out later tonight and one tomorrow. So be ready for that. It'll be fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Look, she's trying to distract me from my thing. And now I forgot what I'm saying.
See,
Yep, I don't know what I was saying. I don't know what. We gonna be live sometime. December, a lot of content. So be on the lookout for that. As well, membership giveaway. Might give a free game away, a free game code. So we don't know yet. If you become a member, you're not required to. You don't require, but I will put out 2 videos. Shout out to YouTube for that. And I appreciate y'all. Any last words, Sunkissed?
humanity is doomed.
We are doomed, and hopefully we'll not live long enough. And Kanye said,
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. Elon's son gonna send our children to Mars, and we ain't gonna never know how he ruined the world.
Oh, that part.
All right, I appreciate y'all. Peace.
These niggas.